Hey guys, welcome back to channel Sturge here, and today we're back on the TH12, and we have 2 out of the 5 builders ready to get something going around the base and a bunch of loot to get spending as well. But our main focus and goal for today is to find the best farm and attack strategy for TH12. I have plans of showing off 3 different armies and seeing which one gets the most loot within an hour using a training potion. Before we head on to the attack, let's head over to our progress base and get some upgrades going around. Probably mainly the walls, because I don't really have too many builders available. We only have 2. We're gonna head over to our walls here, and actually we'll get some walls set up so we can upgrade them real quick. And there we go, we got 2 different wall segments ready to get upgraded. This first one here is gonna be used with elixir. We have 2.8, and it's exactly 2.8 million elixir to get these segments done here. I think it's about 7 or 8. That's 8 walls done there, and another 8 for this next segment, spending 12.8 million gold once again. That is all of the loot spent. We have basically close to 0 gold in elixir. We still have a bunch of dark elixir, which I will be doing some upgrades probably throughout the couple of hours boosts that I will be doing for the attacks today. And now we're going to head on and show the 3 attacks I will be using today. The first one you can obviously see in the army camps. It is the Mass Sneaky Goblin attack strategy. This is a really good army. But let's head on and show you the attack in action and see how much loot it gets me in an hour. And we found a decent offer here for this Town Hall 12. We have almost 800,000 of each for gold and elixir and 10,000 dark elixir. This attack strategy is very basically straightforward. It's just going around the outside looking for those dead Town Hall 12s and 11s like you do here, and basically just dropping 1 goblin on every single one of the collectors, going all the way around the base while breaking in if you have and see any of the collectors and storages in the wall compartments as you see on the left and the right side. Wall break over on the right here and getting a bunch of loot on this raid, getting almost 1 million for gold and elixir. We already basically have all the loot. We just need to take out the dark elixir. There's a drill over on the right, and I think we can break open this wall with the wall breaker. There we go. So we can drop a few there, and you will lose a lot of trophies with this attack strategy if just trying to get the loot and basically just exiting out of the attack. But I want to get at least 1 star on this, so we're gonna head over to the top and drop a wall breaker up here and a jump spell to get over to the town hall, which will then drop a bunch of goblins, and dropping an invisibility spell right above the top of the town hall here. And we see it is on the town hall, but it is not making it invisible, only making the goblins invisible for a longer period of time to take out that town hall for that first star. So I end that right there, getting 700,000 of each and 10,000 dark elixir. I've been farming with the baby dragon attack strategy for about 45 minutes, and we found this decent Town Hall 12 offer worth 1.2 million gold and almost 10,000 dark elixir. We're gonna go from the outside to start off. Actually, we're gonna drop some lightning spells around the base. We have a bunch of these storages in the core, so it looks like we will probably have to use our clan castle. So I am gonna drop a few lightning spells on the air defenses on both sides of the base, just to take them down so we can allow for our baby dragons to stay up a little bit longer to hopefully take a bunch of the storages further into the base. We'll now drop baby dragons going around the outside. Basically the same thing like the goblins, is just going around all the way around the base. I don't have a full army right now because I am kind of just attacking, trying to get as much loot as possible. So I have about half of the army which I brought for this attack. We're gonna go from the very bottom left with our log launcher. You don't need to use a clan castle, but we have this one here with a lot of loot, so I will want to get most of it. So we'll drop the log launcher with all 3 of the heroes, and we'll drop a few more lightning spells towards the bottom here to take out a bunch of these defenses. We use the King's ability and the Warden ability as well to work through this portion of the base, and hopefully maybe even get to the town hall for that 2nd star. We'll use the raid spell here, and we'll make our way over to the town hall. Of a couple of baby dragons left, which are one more towards the top right, and getting ready to use our queen's ability. Looks like she is going to go around the town hall, so we won't get that town hall down, but we will get a bunch of loot, about 1 million from this one here for gold and elixir, and 9,000 dark elixir. I showed you how to use the sneaky goblins and the baby dragons. Let's head on to the next army, which is the mass miner attack strategy. This is kind of similar to both of them, where you can just use the miners on the collectors. We have this one here worth 900,000 of each and 9,000 dark elixir. And we have most of the loot towards the outside, so we can honestly just use the miners around the outside of the base. I usually drop 2 per collector because I will be able to take down every single one of those. And then we'll do a main push in towards the town hall, I guess. We're gonna go for the top right or top left of the base. So we'll drop some more miners over on the left side. We'll drop 3 for the storages. Looks like the 2 over on the right took the other one down, and we still have some more loot buildings over here. We'll see if we can take that archer tower down. We will, very good. So we'll drop 1 more over there, and we'll drop a couple more over here. So now we can drop the rest of the things to head in towards the top left. We'll drop the rest of the miners, a spread of those, the king, queen, and the warden, and the log launcher. Now, if you are trying to max your heroes as fast as possible, you obviously aren't going to have your heroes active. But we do have them here. We'll use the king's ability and the warden ability soon afterwards. Here we have the eagle shots coming down onto our king. Looks like he is out of range, but we used it right there to keep up the barbarians at least. We have a wraith bow, which we will use in the core to take out the town hall for that first star, up to 40%. Now you can get pretty easily the 2-star, the 3-star on the town hall 12s. We got the 2nd star achieved there, and we got most of the loot. Where's the rest of it? Looks like it's towards the bottom, and we have not that many miners left. The queen's gonna have to use her ability, but we did save on some time for our heal spells. This is basically the same training time as the Sneaky Goblins. Baby Dragons are the longest time to get. Looks like we are getting that drill or the collector over there, and we're not going to get to the other one on the right side. So still getting a very good amount of loot from this one here using the mass miners. After boosting for 3 hours over 3 different armies, it's time to calculate how much loot each army got within their hour. Starting off with the 3rd best army to use for farming, it is the Baby Dragon, which farmed 8 million gold, 8.4 million elixir, and 101,000 dark elixir. This is kind of the mixture of the miner and a goblin attack strategy. It gets a lot of trophies, but it also gets a decent amount of loot. So still a decent army to use if you just want variety with your attacking. Moving on to 2nd place, which is the miner at 9.2 million gold, 10.3 million elixir, and 112,000 dark elixir. So this is still a very good pushing attack strategy if you want to get back up to the league where you were. So you can drop down using the 1st place army, which is the Sneaky Goblins, getting almost 13 million gold, 14.5 million elixir, and 120,000 dark elixir, which was kind of obvious before I even started this video that the goblins would be the winner out of the 3, just because of how easy they are to use, how little you have to use to get as much loot as possible, and that you can still get trophies while using this army. So the goblins win out of these 3 here, but you can still use any of the 3 that I showed today. Now that I've shown you how much loot these 3 armies get within an hour, let's spend some of the loot we got today. We have 10 million of each for golden elixir and 120,000 dark elixir. We're mainly going to be spending the golden elixir because we have the lab going, that I upgraded a few things off camera. I upgraded the headhunter up to level 2, the baby dragons up to level 6, and the poison spell up to its next level as well. So 3 upgrades in the lab done today, but now we're gonna head on to the builders. We have 2 remaining, and before we head on and upgrade and get those 2 going, we're gonna head up to the walls and get some walls upgrading once again. And there we go, we got 2 wall segments arranged once again. We'll upgrade these here using the gold, spending 9.6 million on this set of walls. It's about 5 or 6 upgraded there, and we have another 6 over here, spending another 9.6 million elixir, and we'll upgrade that there. We have some loot in the treasure, which I will collect here. Got about 3 million, so how about we upgrade a couple more walls with that? We only need about 1 million gold, and we'll upgrade 1 more. Actually, we can't upgrade 1 more with gold, but we upgrade a couple more with elixir. Not too bad there. We'll move this over with the rest of the walls. We are about halfway through the walls for Tunnel 12, which we're getting pretty close. We could honestly get this done within the next month, which would be pretty cool. But now we're gonna head on and upgrade the final 2 buildings, get those going on the Tunnel 12. The first one's gonna be over here On the right side, we have our new traps, and we're going to be upgrading a few small things like this air bomb here. I'm going to get the new traps up to their same level as the other ones, kind of like I did in the last episode with the Tesla. And speaking of the Tesla, we're going to head over there and see what level it is. Right now it's at level 5. We still have these ones upgrading to their next level, so we'll upgrade the new one up to its next level, spending 1.04 million gold in a day and a half of upgrade time. They're kind of small upgrades. We did a lot of upgrades on the walls, getting about half of a row, which is pretty good. And we don't have that much loot on the base, so that is going to do it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did and want to see more Channel 12 content just like this, check out the plays I have linked on the screen now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.